Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're enjoying your books. Today's book is called Eleanor of Avignon by Elizabeth DeLozier. It's her debut novel. It's really good. I really quite enjoyed it. I read it for a online book club that I'm a part of. Um, I'll read you the blurb inside the cover, and then I'll go from there. Provence, 1347. Eleanor Blanchet is a young midwife and herbalist with remarkable skills. But as she learned the day her mother died, the most dangerous thing a woman can do is draw attention to herself. She attends to patients in her home city of Avignon, spends time with her father and twin sister, gathers herbs in the surrounding woods, and dreams of the freedom to pursue her calling without fear. In a chance encounter, Ela, as she's known by people, meets the enigmatic personal physician to the powerful Pope Clement. As his apprentice, she hones her skills as a healer, combining her knowledge of folk medicine with anatomy, astrology, and surgical techniques. Then two pieces of earth-shattering news. The Black Death has made landfall in Europe, and the disgraced Queen Joanna is coming to Avignon to stand trial for her husband's murder. She is pregnant and is in need of a midwife, a role only Ela can fulfill. The queen's childbirth approaches as the plague spreads like wildfire, leaving half the city dead in its wake. The people of Avignon grow desperate for a scapegoat, and a group of religious heretics launch a witch hunt that could cost Ela, an intelligent, talented, unwed woman, everything. I gave this book a 4.5. It took me a couple days to read it. It was a bit slow going in the start. I've been dealing with some personal stuff, and that may be why I haven't been posting, and why you get stuff in batches. I've been dealing with some personal things that maybe I'll explain at a later date. But in any case, I gave this book a 4.5. I really liked it. It was really well done. I was sad to not attend the book club and actually discuss it. Yeah, I don't know. There was something about her writing. It just was very, very strong. Ela was a very strong character. Eleanor. Ela is her nickname. There's some really good blurbs. I think this one is by Sarah Penner. She wrote The Lost Apothecary and The Curse of the Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Curse, I think that's what it's called. This is what she says. Eleanor of Avignon is an ambitious historical novel, but debut novelist Elizabeth DeLozier gives the impression she's been at this for years. I find myself highlighting certain passages, studying the way DeLozier crafted her characters and their relationships with one another. The story's protagonist, Ela, immediately drew me in. She's tender yet fiercely loyal. That's very true. And although the story takes place in another era, her perspective felt relatable and her struggles relevant to women today. Eleanor of Avignon is an impressive debut, surely to be loved by readers who also enjoy Maggie O'Farrell and Sarah Dunant. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I've never heard of her, Sarah Dunant. And another author, I've never heard of her, Eleanor of Beautiful and Poignant. Eleanor of Avignon reads like a love song to the healers who have always walked among us. Elizabeth DeLozier is a physical therapist, and it was during our last pandemic, when she was she used her experiences during COVID to help her inform what happened during the Black Death. That's what the play is, that comes down. I think I mentioned that in the thing. But yeah, it's a really good story. It's really well crafted. You really do feel like you're rooting for Eleanor. The first bit of it is a bit slow, I found. No critique on the authors, but you try to do that. Try to build things. And then but yeah, as you get into the main crux of the story, you really want to read the story. And you're really rooting for her. Anyways, that was, and you really fly through it. I just found I flew through it for the last 2/3 of the book. First third, I struggled with for a bit, but definitely was worth it to finish it. Anyways, that was Eleanor of Avignon by Elizabeth DeLozier, and I've heard in an interview she's actually working on another book. Hopefully it will be out either later this year, or maybe sometime next year. I don't know. You never know with these things, because they go through so many rewrites. And a lot of these authors, remember, they're working regular jobs. A lot of them are. So yeah. Anyways, and I hope you pick it up. And remember, before I forget, I've forgotten in the last few videos. Remember to check out my social media links below. Also remember to like and subscribe if you like what I hear. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I will get on it in the near future. I know there's just been some very complicated stuff that's it's come up in my life at the moment. And so I will be posting. Hopefully I'll give you guys an update soon. And if I do, this video will be mute. So yeah, it's part of the video you can skip. Anyways, I hope to talk to you soon, and bye for now.